What's up, human beings? How you doing today? Q here, and thank you for visiting my channel. Look, I just been really busy, couldn't make that many videos. Got a career to think about. Just thinking about switching to Linux because my mom, she gave me her laptop after she switched to Apple. So going to have to do some work on this. This is going to be a Linux machine, so it's going to be fun. If I like Linux, I will probably switch my main PC to Linux. I really wanted to do a lot of stuff like build model cars. Like you can see there's 57 Ford Gasser. That's something interesting. And then one of my favorite cars, the 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 302. Going to be amazing. Love those cars. Want to do so much content, do some ghost hunting, stuff like that. But every time I try to think about trying to expand myself, you have someone in the gaming community who have to ruin it where I have to talk about it. If you don't know, Gara of the Rage, my buddy, my pal, love you, Gara, made a video on a young cat. I mean, young to me because I'm old, 38, and his name is KlutzyKing. KlutzyKing made a video on JayTech 2.5 years ago. And he copyright strike it. Wow. 2.5 years ago. This is ridiculous. I want to say this right now. Support KlutzyKing because he didn't deserve this copyright strike. And YouTube, if you listening, JayTech been ban-evading throughout these years. There's evidence out there. He ban-evade, he copy strike people, and he was not punished for it. If you don't know, you have PlayStation, who is a business that is not controlled by fanboys, trying to make money by putting a job application out there to let them know that, hey, we're looking for people who could port our games, our first party games, to multiple platforms. And let me tell you why that's a good thing. Because if you sold 80 million consoles, why is the first party games not selling? And I understand 10 million copies of Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 5, PC, whatever. Let me tell you something. When you put $300 million into that game, you want to see more than 10 million people playing that game. At least somewhere close to 20 million, at least. And then the money they lost with Concord, $400 million lost in Concord. Sony trying to make money, and I get it. Sony's a company. They're going to do company things. They're not run by fanboys because the fanboys will run the company down the drain. Let's keep it a buck. This is a business. They're trying to make money. They got to watch their investors. They have to watch their employees because if they kept it physical, not physical, but exclusive, then they're not going to make any money. Let's just keep it 100% real. I think JayTech didn't like that. He did had a freak out on a game being day and date with PC, but JayTech, he's a lost cause. Let's just say he's a lost cause. But let's go ahead and go into the video. As you can see, this is a notice from KlutzyKing. Your video have been taken down from YouTube. JayTechTV thinks GameStop proved that Xbox have no game. If I'm not mistaken, I saw this from Fritanga and everybody else, even Klutzy. Didn't he went into like GameStop, pulled out his phone and start recording? JayTech, you're probably the same age as me. Probably younger, probably older. I don't know. I don't care. If I'm gonna go into a business, JayTech, I'm looking for stuff. Okay, I can understand if I'm taking a picture to see the price to compare. I get that. If I'm getting sponsored to build a PC, I'm going to show the parts where I got it. I get that. But you did it to console war. let me tell you how much the new generation, the younger generation, don't care about exclusives. I have a 11-year-old nephew. 11-year-old nephew, okay? He played on PlayStation, and now he's playing on his PC I built for him. Okay, he's mainly a PlayStation person of mine. Sister bought him PlayStation, right? PlayStation 4. The only game he owned that is a first-party exclusive is Spider-Man. He don't own any other PlayStation exclusives. And yeah, he's 11. I get it, but he don't care about the PlayStation exclusives. So all he care about is Roblox. All he care about is Fortnite and 2K. I'm sorry, JayTech. If these companies listen to fanboys, the company's gonna go down the hill and just like their TV brand, non-existent. But let's keep on reading. Hi, KlutzyKing 552. Receive a copyright removal request from your video. Based on applicable copyright laws, we remove your videos from YouTube. Video title: JayTechTV think GameStop proved that Xbox have no games. Video URL right there. Content used: GameStop said Xbox have no games. Let's keep it real. GameStop never said that. I went to a GameStop to pick up Union Fighter, and they never said Xbox have no games. Let's keep it real. Content found during 2 minutes 21 seconds to 2 minute 54 seconds. So you tell me for 33 seconds, that's what you copyrighted. The name, I know another creator, their name was posted out there, JayTech name, which I don't care about his name, it doesn't matter. And then contact information, JayTechTV@gmail.com. Whatever. JayTech, you're pitiful. This is funny. You're pitiful. Congratulations. And you want to know why he's so pitiful? Because of this. Thank you at YouTube. There's something about these Sony fanboys, okay? Okay? JayTech. JayTech. Let's keep it real. This is so painfully embarrassing, JayTech. This is embarrassing. Reason why is you're a grown man crying about a corporation that don't care about you. They're not making that much money. You want to see the proof of that? Let's look at this. There's only one Sony game made by Sony played on the PlayStation, and that's MLB The Show. Everybody else is playing Elden Ring, Fortnite, Elder Scrolls, Call of Duty, Doom, Death Stranding, Indiana Jones, Minecraft, and Assassin's Creed. Literally 60% of those games are Microsoft games. And yes, a lot of them are multiplayer games or going back to the single player games. 60% of those games are Microsoft games. Oh, y'all got two. You got two up there. Congratulations. You also have Ubisoft. So only 20% of the corporations is playing Microsoft game. The majority, the top 10. It's surprised because I think Microsoft already saw this coming, and that's what they're doing. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck, JayTech. Here's the thing, JayTech. What you did was horrendous. I think you forgot about the Quantum TV era. What he did, the Streisand effect. Here's the thing, JayTech. You're an embarrassment to YouTube, to the YouTube community. There's one unwritten rules that you have to understand, and I don't think Sony fanboys understand this. You never copyright strike another video. I get it if it's like somebody watching the full video while adding any content, and that's 100% fine. But it was only 30%, like you said. That's klutzy video. But then let's look at what you did. You fell asleep on your own channel while you live stream. You suck at debates because you lost against Ortega. You copyright rags. You copyright what you call it? My homie. What's his name? Kim Josh-un. You send D-pics to other people. You ban-evade it because that rag whole entire drama, and now you're still on YouTube, which you're supposed to be off because you're not supposed to be making any videos. But you know, everybody's snitching, right? You live stream a court case where they even said do not live stream. You expect gamers to have a trophy list, but fail to realize there is retro gamers who will play nothing but retro games that don't have a trophy list. You think Sony was never third party, but then we forgot about Dragon Lair for the arcade, made and produced by Sony. So even back in the day when Arcade Academist was a thing, that was another platform that Sony didn't own. They made a game from Disney called Dragon Lair. And guess what? Due to that, they're a third-party developer. They was since the early 90s. But you don't want to mention that. They've been third-party ever since that game was out. JayTech, you are a lost cause in this community. And to be honest, if your channel be taken down due to your failure of a YouTuber, I think the world would be a better place. JayTech, you suck. You don't know nothing about YouTube. You've been through it, but yet you still stuck at 10,000 subscribers. Maybe a little bit over. I'm not sure. But hey, it's late. It was raining. I didn't want to turn on my PC. But JayTech, you suck. Klutzy, I got you. Now, if y'all want to leave a comment,
try again in a few seconds.
Now, if you want to respond, that's 100% fine. But JayTech, you're not going to stop the gaming community. My name is KlutzyKing, and remember, everybody's human. Peace.